yourself, you know what you need and you know what you want. And needs and wants are two different things. Hello there. Hi, I'm Terrie, and I want to welcome you to the relationship reading for the weekend of May 27th to May 30th. This is a timeless reading, which means if you are watching this or listening to this and it's not the weekend that this is being posted, which is May 27th to May 30th, you're fine. Everything's okay. Fret not, my friend. You will still be able to receive the message. Just understand, though, that this is a reading for the collective, which means some of this information may resonate, ebity, and some may not. So just take what does resonate, toss what doesn't. If you want something more personal, more private, you are more than welcome to work with me one-on-one. Yes, I do work with people one-on-one. You can check out my site, terriehuberman.com. Also, just know this, I'm not all perfect. I'm not all knowing. So nothing I say is ever set in stone. You have the God-given gift of free will and choice. So you can make all of your own choices and decisions, which will create your reality. Remember, what you think and what you feel lead you to the choices and the behaviors that you make. So you're the one that's completely in charge of that. I just give you some guidance and you do with it as you choose, okay? So that is how reality works, okay? So don't get married and stuck on to the words that I say to you, okay? So with that being said, if you like getting these readings, and I sure hope that you do, please do me a favor and click the like button below, because what will happen is that the algorithm of YouTube will show this video to more people, and this way they can also have the ability to navigate their human experience. So it's kind of like you're paying it forward. You can also forward this to people that you know who might get something out of this. And it's a really beautiful way of being of service and helping other people. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you in advance for clicking that like button. All right, let's get to it, shall we? Relationship. This does feel more romantic. Yes, this does feel more romantic. And what's happening is that there's a lot that's going on in regards to knowing each other. So there's, because so I need to put this together. So because Team Terrie just gave me the words, know thyself, right? So in order to know someone else, you need to know yourself really well. So this is a weekend about really being able to express the knowing of yourself to someone else. And this does feel romantically inclined. So really what's happening is, like, you could be in a situation where you are dating somebody new. This definitely feels more new. Yeah, and they're saying when you know yourself well, then you actually present yourself with agency and really with a lot of authenticity and integrity. So this weekend, by knowing yourself, your confidence in knowing also, when you know yourself, you know what you need and you know what you want. And needs and wants are two different things. But it helps you be clear with how you're presenting yourself to someone who you might be courting or dating. And therefore, they're getting the information or the data off of you or about you really authentically. So this is really, really great, because when you know yourself, you can actually get to know somebody else. And then it's real. It's like there's no bullshit. There's no games. It's like, this is it. Can we do this? Are we compatible? So this is a great weekend of knowing and learning the compatibility of the person you're with. So, okay, thanks guys. They're also talking about it being a make it or break it kind of weekend. So this could be a discernment or a deciphering of whether you move forward with someone or not. So things can be called off this weekend. this is not bad. It's not bad. It's actually really good, because then it does contribute and add more to the know thyself. Because again, like I said, you can be super clear with somebody, and clarity is like a huge gift. It is something that as I get older, in my old age, clarity is actually a lifesaver, especially if you have tendencies to be anxious, right? Or because when you know information, your nervous system can calm down, right? So it's really good to know, for example, that that's what you need, right? And so therefore you're going to take actions or behaviors like questioning if you don't understand something, so that calms your nervous system, right? And that's who you are. So you're showing yourself to someone else that you are asking them questions, because not only do you want to learn about them, but you also need to soothe your nervous system. That's just an example. But this is a really, really great weekend for you to know, can I move forward with someone else because I know myself well enough, and I know I'll be able to give to this person based on what I've learned from them, or I'm not able to based on what I've learned from them. And vice versa, of course, right? So someone could also be assessing you as well based on the fact that they know who they are. So in order to know someone else, you really have to know who you are first. So let me pick some cards here and see what the gods say. What's in the cards, Terrie? What's in the cards? Shit, I don't know yet. I got one more card. I only do 2 decks with this one, with this reading. Okay, here we go. Reveal time. Hey, hey. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Everything is beautiful. God, these are great cards for this weekend, because again, this weekend is about, the discernment and the deciphering if you're going to move on with this person or not, right? So when you know yourself, you have the freedom to be yourself, because you don't have to put on airs. You don't have to worry. You have the confidence. You don't have to worry about being approved, because you know who you are. When you know who you are, and you show up in your authenticity as who you are, there is such a huge, I'm saying this, free yourself, there's such a huge sense of freedom and sovereignty, right? And then everything ends up really great. Everything works out. Everything unfolds as it should be, even if that means because of compatibility, you guys don't make a good match. That's okay. Each party is not bad because they're not compatible, right? So this is a really, really great weekend to know, am I going to move forward with this person or not, right? So there's this sense of discernment and really being able to make that choice or a decision based on how well you know yourself. So just remember, the better you know yourself, the better a specimen, oh, that's kind of weird to say, the better, I don't know how else to say it other than specimen, the better candidate. I think candidate's a much better, nicer way than specimen. Specimen seems so separating, and candidate seems like, all right, let's see what's going on here. So the more you know yourself, the better a candidate you are for a partnership, like a real mature relationship, and then you can really be yourself, and therefore allowing the other person to really be themselves too. And then each of you are collecting data and information about your compatibility. Can we get along? I mean, there's more to them than just how they look, right? There's more to them than just how they show up. Is there consistency? How well do we both agree on this or on that or whatever? And you don't always have to agree on things in order to have a relationship, but I'm just saying, like, it's time, it's because you know yourself well, you present in a certain way to gather and collect information, like authentically, with truth, and with facts, I guess you can say, like Sergeant Joe Friday, which I'm sure a lot of you don't even know who that is. Sad panda. He would just say, just the facts, ma'am, right? Just the facts. So that's really the opportunity in this weekend. So even if you don't continue on with someone, it's okay. It's okay. It's not necessarily a breakup, right? It's just a separation between two people who just really have or want different things. Okay? What am I always saying to you? Stay connected. Stay connected to your friends and family. Stay connected to yourself. And of course, you can stay connected to me. You can check me out at terriehuberman.com, and I'll see ya on the flip side.